I'm Amanda Wunderlich, and this is Smart City Seoul, a case study presentation by myself and partner Teresita Turga. To give you an overview of the city, Seoul is South Korea's capital and largest metropolis, home to 10 million residents, and tech companies Samsung and LG. It hosted the Summer Olympics of 1988 and the FIFA World Cup in 2002. Since 1990, the City of Seoul has been digitizing its official documents and offering municipal services online. It is best known as one of the most tech-savvy cities in the world and has consistently ranked #1 in the United Nations annual e-government survey for 7 consecutive years. Attorney and human rights activist Park Won-soon, founder of the People's Solidarity for Participatory Democracy, set out to achieve the transformation of Seoul into a smart city. Seoul was already considered a tech-savvy city, but when Park Won-soon was elected mayor in 2011, Seoul's smart city transformation accelerated. Mayor Park Won-soon's campaign slogan was, "The city is the mayor." He believes that the heroes of a smart city must be its citizens, and that a smart city can develop only through full-fledged communication among all its constituent parties. The goal Mayor Park Won-soon envisioned for Seoul was to achieve a level of participatory democracy through social networks and websites, and to encourage the development of a digital economy through citizen-created business apps. This would only be possible by utilizing the best information and communication technology, adopting cutting-edge technologies to solve urban issues, and share Seoul's smart solutions with the world. The new paradigm shift of open and participatory democracy in an open data government was not well received by municipal officials of Seoul. Smart Seoul's transformation required a dynamic social campaign and special training to adopt the concept of linking top-bottom government processes to bottom-up citizen participation, develop the ICT technologies, and resolve smart device adoption and public Wi-Fi access issues for its constituents. Under Mayor Park Won-soon, Seoul's internet penetration rate grew to nearly 100%, thanks to a public-private partnership ensuring high-speed internet and Wi-Fi in public parks, buses, subway trains, and municipal buildings throughout the city. Likewise, Seoul's smartphone adoption rate soared to 90%, thanks to a tax rebate donation program that offers free secondhand phones to low-income citizens and teaches new adopters how to use the phone features. Already since 1990, Seoul had been digitizing documents. This allowed the municipal government to open up to its citizens. Along with public internet, Wi-Fi access and smartphone use was available to the vast majority, Park Won-soon's smart strategies for Seoul's transformation consist of implementing the following 3 solutions. First, open data. Utilizing the Seoul Open Data Plaza, a website where 8.8 million municipal documents have been classified as public, partially public, and confidential by 2016. Awareness sessions were held for government employees to get on board with the new open data approach. To educate the public about the Open Data Plaza, videos and posters were distributed to advocate for the public's adoption and use of the forum. The website was temporarily shut down when classified documents were made public, but insights from the documents that were made public include government proposals and data sets, which are displayed in visual form. The website receives 900 million visits a day. The government encourages citizens to display the data in different forms and to utilize it for business initiatives to create proposals that tackle the needs of the city and its citizens. With this in mind, the city set up the SPLEX Center, where citizens can learn coding using the datasets made public. Online engagement was the second strategy utilized by Mayor Park Won-soon in the transformation of Smart Seoul. The Oasis of 10 Million is a public website that encourages Seoul's citizens to express their opinion about government projects uploaded to the site, which are evaluated by groups of citizens and receive official feedback. The Social Media Center is a social networking site that includes 44 municipal accounts, including the mayor, which receives more than 100 daily suggestions. The Seoul Media Center also disseminates emergency information about weather and transportation. Mobile or M-voting is made possible with an app that utilizes QR and GPS-based voting options. In 2015, 14% of the 3,828 voting agendas had been created by the government and the rest by the citizens. Stats in 2015 showed that 610,000 people had participated in M-voting and contributed to 154 cases of policy formulation and implementation. Data mining is the third strategy implemented by Mayor Park Won-soon in the transformation of Smart Seoul. An example of a big data project was the creation of 9 Owl Night Bus routes. Due to the lack of public transportation in the city between the hours of 1 a.m. and 5 a.m., more than 3 billion cell phone records were analyzed, where calls or texts were sent during those hours, to determine where people were and where they were going. Through this data, it was determined where the late-night bus routes would best serve its citizens. The number of big data projects has increased to 19 in 2015. In 2016, Seoul Metropolitan Government was selected one of the top 5 smart cities of the world at the Smart City World Expo held in Barcelona, Spain. Seoul was highly rated because the city established policies with citizens based on its excellent ICT infrastructure and state-of-the-art technologies such as diverse citizen participation channels, public data, and the Internet of Things, in which the city built a governance system where citizens lead and solve urban problems directly. Other smart cities include New York, Singapore, Amsterdam, Kochi, Cairo, and Malaga. If you would like to see how these websites look and function, visit the English version. But you may also look into the translated versions of the official websites listed here. Especially interesting is the YouTube showing how the apps work. A smart city can be defined as a purpose-driven, human-centric, eco, knowledge, digital, or cyber city that uses ICT infrastructure to lay the foundations for a system of systems to monitor and integrate the conditions and functions of its infrastructures. Smart cities optimize its resources to maximize its services to the community. A smart city increases its sustainability and is in constant development. Seoul is a great example of what a participatory democracy is and should be. Seoul's model could be used to develop and expand democratic processes from bottom up to top bottom in other countries and cities around the world. Open data and M-voting is especially attractive for urban development. We appreciate you taking your time today to learn more about Seoul as a smart city.